Okay, so there's cherries. So now our final change out today from last month, it's our blueberry extract, our blueberry vanilla spice, page 107 of the Art of Extract Making. This is our first change out. Here, let me see that because it just looks lovely, if I may, because I'm just so intrigued by it. Wow. I mean, blueberry, I'm getting more blueberry already than alcohol in that, which is really interesting. So this time, just to show you a different method, we're using a strainer, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes the French press works, sometimes the strainer works. And then, oh, yeah, I'll get that out of your way. We'll free up all those blueberries, get the vanilla out. But wow, the amount of the amount of extract smell and blueberry smell and cinnamon out of that after just 1 month. I mean, you could almost make a case. I mean, there are probably a great many of you that will say, yeah, like, I think I'm ready to use it right now. Like, that smells really good. I mean,
It does.
we know we can get more blueberry out, so we're going to, because we can. The math all makes sense, but wow, that is such.
It smells like a cobbler, right?
Yes.
With the blueberry and the cinnamon and
That's
vanilla.
exactly it.
Just,
It's
oh
like
my
a blueberry
goodness.
cobbler.
I'm starting to think of those colder days.
Yeah.
Or even now with a little bit of vanilla ice cream.
Yes, indeed.
So I'm just picking out the vanilla beans real quick here. So we're running out of time.
The vanilla beans, and then we leave the cinnamon.
The cinnamon goes out.
I'm sorry, we leave it with the blueberries. Yep.
Yeah.
And so now again, that's a preference thing. There's a cinnamon taste that's coming through. If you want more cinnamon, you can certainly throw in a fresh stick if you want.
And I often do that. I love cinnamon, but I think I might be on the side that maybe a little too much. So you know, I know some people don't, they think it can be overpowering and strong. And so 1 stick might be plenty for you. So put the 1 stick in, do a taste test when you're all finished. And if you think it needs a little bit more, then add a stick at the end. You can do that.
Yeah, for sure. So we're leaving ours out. It's preference. We're pressing the blueberries now with the wrong side of the muddle.
It's big.
Yeah, just because. And getting just as much juice out as we can. Again, with the fresh fruit, we should have the 8 ounces of fluid. I'm actually looking at the line, and you're right at 8 ounces right now, and there's still some juice we could get out.
Still a little bit. We might be just a tad below.
Yeah. It's worth taking time though. Like when you've got time in your kitchen, take an extra 10-15 minutes and really try to get the juice out of all the cherries, all the blueberries, whenever you're doing fresh fruit, anything, because you're just getting added sweetness. And so get every amount of juice out of it that you possibly can. We always rush it in these lives just for time, but it's important because there's a lot of flavor in those blueberries.
Yes. And I mean, really, we're almost there.
Yeah, well, on this side, we're right at, it looks like we're a little above a cup, but
no,
you're on this outside. I'm on the cup side.
So normally we would let this I would push it down. You can also use like a potato masher. If your strainer is big enough, there's a little bit more surface area with a potato masher that you can push more. So that's an option. I really like to just see what's in my cupboards and what will work instead of having to go buy something new for every new hobby I have, because I like hobbies.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll hold this
in the sink for now. And then I would love, hopefully, I'm going to pour this out. Will you do a close up? I want to see if you can see the color and how beautiful this is.
We want to put the blueberries in first before we pour the spirit, because they'll splash a little bit.
Okay, we can do that.
So I've just noticed that if you put the blueberries in after you put in the spirit, and I've learned this myself, is they splash.
Yeah.
And then I get splash marks on me. So I always put the fruit in first. Well, I mean, it's a new shirt, but it is blue. So come on.
Okay. Okay, so we added our 4 ounces of blueberries, and now we're just going to, I'm hoping that you can see.
Isn't that beautiful? It's lovely. So, and now we'll need to push the blueberries down. Whoops, I'll take this and just set this. So
just push that down, and you know, you can put again a fermentation weight on the top. But I usually like to wait, because once the fruit has absorbed the alcohol, a lot of times they'll settle down. So, put it together, put it in the cupboard. Tomorrow, pull it out, check it out, see if you feel like you need to push it down or put a weight or something on it. But oftentimes, it's just fine.
Nancy says she loves Jill, and you made a very good comment. And Debbie said, oh, she'll use sometimes the bottom of the glass, like to press out the beans.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great idea, Debbie. So I think this is what you're saying is you'll just use the bottom of the glass and use that to
It's just
press the
right
beans
there. And
into the measuring jar, right?
Yeah, and there's quite a bit of surface area on the bottom of it.
Yeah, so that's another little hack that's kind of fun. Thank you, Debbie. And Debbie would know. Debbie has made a great many, everybody here, Nancy, Roxy. I mean, there's 1,000 extracts that have been made between some of these people that are commenting. So they know.
Yes.
This is great advice from tried, true, kitchen tested hundreds, maybe 1,000 times, right?
Yes.